helping modern women unleash their feminine power. Hello, my loves. Welcome to episode 4. Today, we're going to talk about how to get him to fall in love and commit using your feminine energy. So, this is all about, how does a man fall deeply in love and commit to you, okay? And I'm going to give you 5 feelings that he is looking for, okay? This is how a man commits. So, we often think that a man will eventually, right, with time, will fall in love and finally commit and just give you, just by giving him enough time. But the truth is that, he's never going to fall in love and really commit if he doesn't feel a strong emotional connection with you. Okay. You can spend years with a man waiting for him to commit, but if he doesn't feel it for you, he just won't. Okay. So instead of pushing for commitment, and getting nowhere with a man, you really need to start focusing on connection. And this is when you will see the shift in your relationship. Women often come to me feeling frustrated and disappointed that, their man is not committing and they want to know, the secret sauce to get them to commit and fully fall in love with them, right? And they have tried everything and nothing is working. Can you relate? Well, let's get right into it, okay? This is the secret sauce to get him to fall in love and commit based on these 5 feelings, okay? So if you can make a man feel these, you will have him fully devoted to you. So let's start with number 1. And this is one of my favorites. And it is a man needs to feel like a man around you, okay? He wants to be your hero. Okay. So allow him to be your hero. Yes, I know you're an independent and successful woman that can do it all, but you don't have to. And he's there for a reason. He wants to be that man for you. Okay. A healthy masculine energy man just wants to make his woman happy. And he wants to create and do and make anything that makes you smile. Let him carry the heavy bags, open up the door for you, okay? Or give you a ride to the airport. Allow your man to feel needed. That's what it means by feeling like a man around you, is that he needs to feel like he's needed. So this is why a lot of very hyper independent women feel like they are, they're pushing men away or that men are not into them. It's because they just don't have room for a man, right? They don't have room in their life for a man. They're not allowing the men to be a man around them. Men need to feel needed. They need to feel like, they're able to give to you. And so when you allow a man to give to you, he is just gonna feel so devoted to you. He's gonna fall in love with you so, so fast because he feels like he has room in your life, right? You are providing that, you are giving him that, you are allowing him that. And this is what a lot of men are looking for, right? I feel like this is one of those big ones that a lot of us independent women are not, it's easy to do this, okay? But for whatever reason, we have been brought up in a very masculine energy society. And so we think that, we need to do it all. And this just gets too exhausting. And it doesn't allow for you, for your feminine to really enjoy and have fun and be in the presence of a masculine energy man. So if you've been one of the, an independent, have it all together and you feel like you can do it all, this is going to be something that you need to work on, okay? You need to allow a man to feel needed. You need to allow him to feel like a man around you. So the second one is one of my favorites. I do this often with my husband, and that is they need to feel appreciated. Okay, a man needs to feel appreciated. He needs to feel appreciated for his efforts, even if those things that he is doing are things that he has to do or is responsible of doing, or you feel like these are the things that he should do, quote unquote. You still want to appreciate your man, okay? Learn to appreciate even the little things that he does for you. You know, we sometimes forget that even the little things that he should be doing, it's something that he needs to feel appreciated for. Okay, so allow that room for appreciation. Give him that appreciation. He needs that appreciation from you. He needs to feel like a man. And I'm going to actually be doing an episode on this, on how to appreciate your man, because it's such an important topic that we need to learn. We need to learn how to appreciate our men. Because oftentimes, when a man tries to do something for us, especially us who are like super, independent, we have we want control, we want to control everything, right? And so we want to make sure that the things that he's doing are the things, it's how we want them to be, how we want them to be done. And this is the wrong approach, my love, because you're not going to get what you want from your man, the love, attention, and everything else, if you are always trying to control how he gives to you. Okay, so appreciating his efforts is definitely key. When a man feels appreciated, he's gonna do way more for you. See, a man who feels this inspires him to do more for you. This is why a lot of women out there keep complaining that their men don't do enough. And it's because when the men did do something and didn't do it quite like she wanted it to be done, she would complain and she would criticize him, right? And put him down. And that made him stop doing those things. And so a man just stops. He would just stop doing the things for you. If you don't appreciate him, if you start criticizing him for how he's doing the things that he's doing, he's just going to stop doing those things and he's going to do less and less and less for you. Okay. So we have to start appreciating him for everything that he does. Number three. Okay, this is also like all of these ones are just incredible, and I absolutely love all of them because this is how you really create that sanctuary relationship that I talk about. Okay, so number three is men, they need to feel emotionally safe and relaxed with you. Okay, I can't emphasize this enough. Okay, if you identify as an anxious attachment style like most women do, this is probably something that you'll want to heal, okay? Because the key here is for you to find tools that can help you channel your anxiety and anxiousness instead of directing it at your man, because you really need to create this beautiful, emotional, safe, and relaxed environment around him. Okay. He needs to feel like he can be himself around you. He needs to feel like he can, open up to you. He needs to feel like he can, be who he is around you without any judgments, without any complaining, without any of those things. He needs that sanctuary relationship for him to fully commit to you. And I am definitely going to do an episode on this one as well because it's one of those big ones that I think we don't really realize how important this is to a man, because we feel like, men, maybe we're not fully aware of this, but men do have feelings, okay? And so they want to feel safe around you. And if you create that sanctuary oasis environment for him, he's going to do the same for you. Okay. Whatever you do in yourself is going to reflect with others. And those people are going to do the same for you. Trust me, it can do wonders in your relationship. It's going to just turn everything around for you. So if you focus, even if you just focused on this one, you'll see a huge difference in your relationship. Yeah. So the next one, number four, they need to feel that they can be more in his purpose with you. So, he wants someone who's going to be supporting him, right? In his purpose. He needs to feel that you won't get in the way, right? But instead, you'll be his, biggest cheerleader. He wants to feel like he can do more, he can be more of who he is, with you, right? Rather than you pulling him out of that. So if there is a passion that he has, there's something that he really wants to do in this world, he wants you to be his biggest cheerleader. He wants you to be there by his side, you know, helping him out, right? Rather than bringing him down. So he really, this is definitely something that's that it's a big deal. It's a big deal to have someone who is your biggest cheerleader. And I certainly do this for my man, and my man does this for me. And I appreciate that. I truly do appreciate how he makes me feel. And yeah, everywhere I go, or anywhere I go, I'm always talking highly of him and his purpose. And I'm always pushing him in a good way to be the best version of himself, right? So, and then the last one here, that is something that's just like a giving in some way, this one is they need to feel sexually attracted to you, okay? And this may trigger you, but sex is important in a relationship, in a healthy relationship, right? So if he's not, wanting to take off your panties, we definitely have a problem, okay? Because this is like, he's friend zoning you, and we don't want that, okay? So obviously, it's not going to be all about sex either, right? um but you don't want to be in the friend zone. So because you're never going to get commitment from a man who has you as a friend, or who sees you as just someone who he can have sex with. So we want to be someone that he's attracted to, but he also respects and loves, right? So you're never going to get commitment from a man who's not, giving you more than that. So, but this one is sort of like the thing that happens in the beginning of a relationship, right? He either feels that connection with you, he feels that sexual attraction to you, or he doesn't, right? So it doesn't take much for the right man to commit, once you focus on the emotional connection, right? So don't be surprised if he is, the one to want to move the relationship forward and take the next steps. If you do all of these, trust me, you are going to have a man who's going to be fully devoted to you and will want to commit right away. So this these are the five things that I would really focus on if I were single, and I still do. Actually, I wouldn't even say if I were single, I still do. I still focus on all those things, because this is a lifelong partnership, a lifelong relationship. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you a beautiful day. If you want to learn more about being in your feminine energy, I have a free feminine energy guide that you can just download from my website. Just go to linintoscano.com